Hey guys, Creator Mom. Have you ever been in a wonderful imagination? You're just like soaking up the sun, you're thinking some positive thoughts, like you're in a good imagination, or maybe you're imagining a scene that would be like ideal or would be nice, you know? You're just like enjoying the moment in your mind, and then your inner critic comes along and like tries to ruin it, you know? Because the inner critic's like, that's never gonna happen. Or how's that even gonna happen? That inner critic doubt, it's just like, yo, you're just trying to enjoy a good moment, and then the inner critic just like wants to seal that, you know? Or maybe if we were trying to be on friendly terms with our mind and our inner critic, we're like, oh, the inner critic is trying to protect us, because it's like, yeah, that's not gonna happen, or there's no way that's gonna happen. So you basically just better stop enjoying that imagination or whatever. So yeah, it's like, no, go ahead and continue taking a moment to imagine that, because maybe, you know, God, if we were to use the devil as a parallel, you know what I'm saying, that it would be like, if I was speaking from the perspective of like the devil, I'd be like, the devil just comes to take away the good things you're imagining, because he knows that whatever you imagine can come to pass, can be whatever you're doing in your inner world can show up in your outer world, and he don't want you to experience those good things. He just wants you to experience suffering and evil and negativity, you know. I don't know how I would spin that about if referring to the devil as the inner critic, because I think people try to talk about the inner critic as something that's trying to protect you, essentially, even though it's negative. It's focused on, maybe it's focused on just like your basic survival, and it's constantly like doubting you, because it's critical. It's the inner critic. So I don't know, fuck that inner critic now. You gotta be friends with the inner critic to say, I don't know how you come to terms with your inner critic, but you just like say, oh, whatever. To me, I just like observe it. I'm like, oh yeah, the inner critic's trying to take this good imaginary scene away from me, but I just keep imagining it and just kind of like, okay, whatever, like that's fine. And it, you know, it's like all you can do is just like acknowledge it, really observe it. But yeah, it's a beautiful day today.